Welcome to CoachingApp. This video is about the subscription feature for pros. So first thing you need to do is create a subscription type. You can do that by creating this, clicking on this green button at the top. You give the subscription a name, fill out a description for it. You could include a promotional video. You could set a cost for it, either make it free or set a cost. You could set the payment types that you'll accept for this one. And then real important here is you'll set the tags. The tags are what control the content that is shown in the subscription. So if I was to pick golf and swing and alignment, all videos, all content really that is tagged golf, swing, and alignment, or any sort of combinations broadly of these three, will be available to the customer in the subscription. Now if I only want to show them content that is tagged golf, swing, and alignment, these three specific things, then I would click on this exact match option, and that way content that's only tagged with these three will be shown and not just golf tags. This is a great way to filter content in the subscription based off of like the level of a user or the age group, or any sort of filter where you really want to dial in the content and show only specific stuff and not broad golf or swing. Okay, for your subscriptions, you can set an expiration for them. You could either set them to not expire on a specific date, or set a term, for example, each month. So it'd be a 30-day subscription or one monthly subscription. You could set how many are available for sale. You can make it unlimited if you'd like. You can also set renewal. So when the subscription expires, do you want it to renew? Okay, if so, how often do you want it to renew? How many times? Is it an annual subscription, like that if it's a monthly subscription, but it's like a 12-month term, you want it to renew 11 times, you just put 11 there and it'll renew 11 times. If you want it to always renew and the customer has to cancel it, then you just click always and it'll always renew until the customer cancels it or contacts you to cancel it. Would you like to hide the subscription from the public? And this way only people who you send the link directly to can see that you have this type of event. Or when people are looking for your subscriptions, they can't see that this type of subscription is something that's available. And the final option here is manual activation, which is pretty important for subscriptions, because as soon as they purchase it, they can have instant access to the content within the subscription. And using online credit card payments is fine because you're getting the payment right away. But if you're accepting a cash or a club credit or some sort of offline payment method, well, you may want to use the manual activation option, and that way the customer won't have immediate access to the content. So they'll need to pay you first, or have you come in here to the pending activation option and click activate to activate their subscription. So this is a good way to control it when people aren't paying through credit cards. And once they do purchase, they'll be listed here under the active subscription tab. You can view the details of their subscription, all the subscribers for this specific subscription that's posted. You can update payment status. So for example, I got crypto paid in full, and then we just track the payments for your reference, and then updates to a green pay button. You could also accept partial payments. So for example, they paid 6 cash, and they click 6, and then they paid another 6 via Venmo. And I'll just pop that in there, and that way they've paid in full 6 and 6. So that's how you update that. This other option, booked for, is say for example this is the parent's name who's the account holder. Well, they booked it for their kids, so just so that they could see who they actually booked it for. And this is set per user, so the user goes in and they set their booking fors, and then once they do that, you could see them and they could set them as well. So that's subscriptions on this side. And then you could also see the past subscriptions, all that have expired. So you have your subscriptions for sale, active, and past, and then you just click this button to create a new one. If you want to come in and say, for example, you're getting close to selling out on this one, well, you can click edit and you can increase the amount that you're willing to sell. So instead of saying 30, let's just move it up to 40 because this is a popular one. We'll save it, and then we go back to subscriptions. You see now it's out of 40. Say I want to get the word out there. I want my customers to book this one. So I could click this button here, SMS, and I could send a text message directly to this customer. Or I could click email and I could send a mass email to an entire list of customers or just specific customers. And click email. And they receive an email with a link directly to book this subscription. Or if there's a customer that I know wants this subscription and they're standing with me or they contacted me or whatever it is, I could just come in here to book the customer direct and just click book. And it books the customer for that. And then as you're booking these items, you'll see that in the data, it increases and we track the subscriptions sold. And that's just our subscription feature in general. Please contact us to learn more. Thank you very much.